Today we are here on the couch with Nina Dobranović. She is lead actress and the co-writer for The Circle of the Soul, and we will be diving deep into the topic on how was shooting and making Circle of the Soul, behind the scenes and everything that went into making it. So let's start. Hello.
Hello.
So how was the experience for you? I think I did like a video on behind the scenes for Circle of the Soul. How did you relive that experience? How did you live through it?
It was phenomenally organic process. You just came to me and said hey, I want to make a short film, nothing special. I just want to practice directing and editing, and you told me you want me to be
the actress.
You said you wanted to be a horror film, and you didn't really have the story, but you had
general idea. I remember, it was completely, let's make a short film. And I remember why horror is because I have a background in the SFX stuff. Mm-hmm. And the first idea, I think, and I still have it in my notes app, was the zombie. Because I was okay, sure, I can make a zombie and that's gonna be it, You're gonna practice some acting, I'm gonna practice, SFX makeup and lighting and directing and stuff like that. So that's how it started.
I think the original idea was just for Hannah, and she was Hannah back then, for the girl just to come to her grandma's house and then something kills her, and that's it.
Did we even know it was grandma's house? We knew she came to some place, and then I don't think we even knew it was gonna be grandma's house.
Okay, and then we just walked around the lake, the Yaron Lake, and just...
There is a lake near us, and we figured out that we are most creative and most productive when we're walking.
Yeah.
So basically the entire process of writing Circle of the Soul was just thousands and thousands of steps around Yaron Lake area.
And we started, I think, in June or July.
I think it was June even.
And then we would just hang out and write the story. And I was very fascinated by how easy it was for us to make a story. You would say something, I would say something that was built on it.
Yeah.
You would catch you would catch my thoughts, and then
I was just about to say how organically and super simple it escalated from let's make something to us being super hardcore and oh my god, this is a great idea, and then this is a great idea, and just collaborating and making something which was so fluid. Mm-hmm. There were moments when we were stuck on certain topic, but generally the idea and everything moved super easily, which was that the first thing we wrote together? Kind of,
yeah,
excluding the drama group messing around, but actually something serious.
And I was fascinated by how there were definitely some stupid ideas.
Oh yeah.
There were definitely some very, very, very stupid ideas.
The rat poison.
So for everybody who doesn't know, one of the original ideas, we were trying to find out how Hannah is going to die. Something has to kill her, and we didn't want the monster or the ghost or the zombie, whatever. And we were thinking of maybe she could put a powder sugar on the pie, and that wouldn't be powder sugar, it would be rat poison, and she would just die.
That was such a horrible idea. Maybe she misplaced powdered sugar for rat poison, because that's something you keep in your kitchen cabinet.
But that was pretty late at night, and we just said that thought and immediately was okay, that's the worst idea ever.
And I mean, it moves the story forward, and it's not completely useless, because I think when you're watching the film and then you have, okay, cool, grandma left her apple pie, so she does care, and maybe they're reconciliating, and you kind of have that moment as well, which worked out great, because it started as maybe she kills herself on accident.
I don't know, because we're friends, we've been friends for 10 years now, we kind of know each other's way of thinking, and it was great because I would say some idea that's I would come up with something that's completely insane, and you would be all for it. You would be in love with that idea.
That's true.
And vice versa.
That's
the war movie, which was completely necessary. We didn't have to film a war movie for the fucking Circle of the Soul.
The war movie, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so in the Circle of the Soul, there is a part of the film when the ghost is scaring her, and we see her watching a film, and she's actually watching a war movie where
there's like 2 seconds of Circle of the Soul where you can see something on TV.
Literally, I think you can see like a glimpse on the TV, and it's her POV, so it's super like blurry as well because she's already breathing in like carbon monoxide and is already like kind of hazy and loopy, so you don't even see it clearly. But we wanted to make it even more symbolic that she's watching a soldier on the TV, you know, cough from gas in war. And we were like, yeah, that's a great fucking idea. Let's make a short film for a short film that's so fucking specific that like we couldn't even like find something like that online to maybe try to like come up with the money to buy the license. No, we just straight up had to fucking film it ourselves.
But I'm so glad we did it because
Same.
That was
Same.
Like, I think of all our shootings, I think that one may be my favorite, actually.
So making the war movie was, because it was so no stakes, low pressure shooting, like from all of the shootings we did, that this one was like completely chill because we were like, oh yeah, it's just us, a few friends messing around. We did like minimal lighting and we were just, okay, yeah, we didn't even have a script fully. We had like a list of scenes that we wanted to get, but the most important one was with the gas.
And like he actually bought a gas bomb.
Yeah, we bought
3, I think.
Yeah, 3.
3.
We bought 3 gas bombs things that we used. Like, it was practical. We actually set the shit off on set. And the only, like, the description on how to use it was in Polish? Or?
Yeah.
In Polish. And none of us can read Polish, of course. So I remember there's a clip of your brother and my friend who is like kind of a lead actor with me in that short, just trying, like 2 of them trying to read Polish that Google translated to like English. And somehow we read that it's gonna explode and that you're not supposed to be in like, what did it say, like 10 meters around it or some shit like that.
I think it said like a caution. You have to be at least 10 meters away from the bomb when it explodes. Yeah. And it was actually like the word explodes.
Yeah.
And it was nothing. Like
it
didn't
not
explode.
No.
The gas just like
slowly
came out.
Through.
It was so much fun. And it was actually pretty useful because there were 5 of us that ended up being casting crew for Circle of the Soul. Petra, you, my brother, Willem, and
you.
And me, yes.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, actually, there's a lot of people working on Circle of the Soul who worked on that war film. Yeah, that was kind of a... I also think it's great that we did it because it was practice and we kind of learned a lot, even though it was just genuinely having fun and messing around, but we learned a lot on how to make something that's more high level, no matter how low level that was. But yeah, that also happened. I totally forgot that we made a film for a film that was then like visible for what, 10 seconds in the
No,
not 10 seconds.
It's like 4 seconds. 4 seconds
max.
Tops.
Max.
Yeah.
And you hear it vaguely in the background.
I actually didn't know what we were in for. Like I've been on sets,
but not at that scale.
Till like 2 a.m. and yes, it was pretty hard. But this was something else. Like your dad said that this was brutal.
Yeah, no, it absolutely was brutal. It was freaking horrendous. Like I'm pretty sure if that was like an actual environment that we hired professionals, that it wasn't just friends doing favors, but we actually got professionals only, that I would get sued.
Yeah.
Like 100% as a production company, I would get fucking sued. Or would have to pay so many overtimes. So thank you everybody who worked on Circle of the Soul and did not sue me. Yeah, that was probably the easiest we got everybody to like come and shoot something.
Because I think people are completely unaware of how hard it is to make a short film until they actually come on set and do the thing.
No, people have no awareness on how hard it is actually to film anything.
Yeah.
Until you're at that level. Because, I don't know, for people maybe, you know, you film something with your phone or like a TikTok or things like that. and you're like, yeah, it's simple. But when you're working on that level,
with that equipment,
yeah,
I mean, and it was like we had some pretty chill shootings this summer. For example, Fragments of Her was chill, very chill, but it was definitely not as good as Circle of the Soul.
Of course.
Like,
it would have been sad if it was as good as Circle of the Soul, because like,
I think all of our films that are good, we almost died shooting them. Like, I definitely prefer Circle of the Soul and White Trail over Fragments of Her. And when the camera clicks, I think the camera clicks looks good, but it's definitely not as good as White Trail. Like, you died for White Trail. Like,
you feel something.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know the backstory of like pain and suffering that has been happening behind the scenes.
You feel it.
But you feel that there is like kind of more soul to that film, that when you're, everything's going super smoothly.
I got pneumonia. Is it pneumonia? Yeah.
I think so.
Pneumonia. I was pretty cold because I didn't have to wear a crop top, but like Hannah was in a crop top and she had to like go outside and just put the trash out.
Yeah.
And I thought, all right, that was gonna be such a short scene. I just have to get out, put the fucking trash bag down and go back in. But we ended up shooting that scene for like hours because we had to get everything out from the garage and then back in.
Because the garage was kind of a video village where all of the gear was sitting when we were not filming in the garage. But yeah, that shot when it's in the garage, everything had to be emptied out and then put back in. And then when you exit the garage and there is like the small portion from the garage to the home and you throw the ball to a dog, the dog did not want to cooperate either.
No.
So that kind of prolonged it even more than it already was. So yeah, that was fucking horrible. We were outside for a really long time.
Yeah, and like in the scene, I'm not wearing a jacket, and I didn't want to wear a jacket between scenes because I wanted to be cold because she's cold in the scene. I ended up putting the jacket on later.
Yeah, I remember it.
But it was so cold outside. It was like -3 Celsius, I think.
I think it was something like that. If not even lower. Like, if not even colder than -3 Celsius.
So I got very, very sick.
It was really fucking cold.
I was pretty sick after the shooting, so...
I think it was like a mix of everything, because it's like exhaustion and the cold and like not sleeping and just stress and pressure and everything combined was like horrible. Like, I remember I was like the entire next day I spent in a bed. So I like pretty much just slept through the entire next day, and when I was awake I was just in bed and I was like, oh.
But you didn't show any sign of struggle, like the entire shooting. Like, that was so impressive.
The adrenaline, like pure adrenaline.
All of us showed that we were like on edge at least once.
Yeah.
I think I had like two like almost mental breakdowns when I would just sit on a bed and I would be like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm
surprised that no one like fought me. Like, I mean, Willem told me like after the shooting, he was like, yeah, dude, I really was not happy about that. So, but I mean, I understand, because the conditions were horrible. We were filming from like 6 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I think, until like 2 in the morning, 3 the next day.
3.5, I think it. And then the first day at like 3 a.m. we went to bed.
Yeah.
I think I slept for like an hour and a half. Like, I got like a good hour of sleep.
I remember I slept nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, because the house was not meant to even house that many people, so there was not that many rooms. A lot of people just fell asleep on the couch, and we were like, hey, okay, we were done shooting, wanna go to bed? And they were like, no, just move.
Petra slept on a bench in front of a fireplace.
Yeah, because that's when she fell asleep, and people were just like, no, I'm gonna sleep right here. I don't have the strength to move anywhere else. And since we were late a lot, I remember that I went like upstairs in kind of a middle room between kind of a modified hallway. I don't know what I would call it. And there was like a couch there, and I was on that couch, and I was just making the schedule up for tomorrow because I had to change it a lot since we were late a lot, so we had to like reschedule and make up for the shots that we didn't film that day for the tomorrow. And then I was like fucking around with that for an hour or more maybe, and then I looked at the watch and I was like, okay, I'm finally done with it, and it was like half an hour that I could maybe try to fall asleep, and there was this freaking motion sensor light across the fucking couch. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That sucked ass. Like, I was sleeping on the couch for like those half an hour, and I was like, okay, maybe I'm gonna like sleep for 15 minutes. If I manage to fall asleep 15 minutes, let's fucking go. And every time I turned, the motion sensor light would just blast on and like wake me up fully. So at some point I just gave up, and then I remember just staring through the window, watching the stars, and I was like, oh my god, do not turn. And I remember literally watching the sky, and then my alarm was like 5:30, like wake up. Okay, let's wake up. And do you remember we cut out the scene, like a whole scene we cut out from the original script?
I forgot about
That we didn't shoot at all. There was a scene where Hannah goes outside when the power dies.
Oh yeah.
You were supposed to go outside in the rain, then go to like a breaker box and then fix the power back on, and we ended up cutting that entire scene out because the script works without it still, but we just didn't have time to film it. So we were like, okay, we have to cut something out. Let's cut that out because it still works without it. So we were just, the power did not cut out completely, I think, in the film now, but it just kind of breaks up and flickers, and I don't know, there's kind of a micro no electricity thing, but you didn't have to go out and fix anything because that was just, okay, going out meant, first of all, we didn't have rain. It was supposed to be raining.
Yeah.
And all of the rain was done in post because we didn't have the hose, because the hose froze because it was so cold outside. So my plan was, okay, we're gonna use the hose to fake the rain for the shots. And then my dad and I went outside to try the freaking hose, and it was frozen solid, the water inside and everything. So we were like, okay, that's not gonna work. We have to move like along because there's no point in even trying to film that anymore. So we cut the entire scene out. That was interesting. What was your favorite, from your perspective, favorite and least favorite part from the shooting, from like just behind the scenes perspective?
My favorite part was the ending.
Amen.
No. My favorite part.
I mean, the donuts in the end were.
No, of course, but I liked filming. I definitely liked filming jump scare scene. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
And not just like the demon scream, but also like Hannah's reaction and falling down the stairs. That was pretty fun. Oh, sorry. Like, actually, my favorite part was when I see a demon outside. When Petra and Bruno had to
wave
doors and the curtains. I don't know, it was just so fun. When I had to run down the stairs and then look outside the door, see a demon, and
I never even thought about how that looked from your perspective, because I was just looking at it from the point of the camera, but now I'm thinking about it. You're running down the stairs and you're supposed to be scared because like lightning and shit, and then you see your brother and your best friend on the floor just frantically like moving the curtains. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
And I had to look at something outside and like be scared of it. Anything. And I remember there was like a sky panel outside.
Yeah.
And
that made the lightning.
Yeah. And I would just look at a sky panel and be like every time. That was very fun. Running down the stairs was very fun. What was your like favorite and least favorite part of it?
I was about to say, for like the Circle of the Soul, I actually never thought on the Circle of the Soul, I never thought we're not gonna film this. Mm-hmm. Like it never even crossed my mind. I never like was in the headspace of holy shit, are we actually gonna film this? I don't know what the fuck came over me. I think it was just the pure adrenaline, and the stakes were so high because we got the professional gear and we were basically getting ready for it for so long, and with the pre-production and the microwave and everything that I had production-wise going on here, that I was like, okay, no, we're filming this, we're gonna film it. So it never crossed my mind that we're not possibly gonna film this. Honestly, I had a lot of fun filming those car scenes in the morning because we were just full of energy and super hyped, and we were like, okay, yeah, we're making a professional film, let's go. And the tracking scenes where I was in the van when we were talking over the walkie-talkies, and that was really fun and like genuinely super. I mean, the entire shooting was fun, but that was, I would say, probably maybe most fun, just because it was super early and we did not know what we're heading into at that point yet.
Yeah.
So maybe that would be the favorite part, but I'm super glad that we did it.
Yeah,
because
of course.
Now when I'm thinking about it, because we did it, it started so many things afterwards. Like, it started like us like committing more to making short films. It's like started us like actually falling in love with the whole process of making films and producing stuff of our own. We started writing the TV show after that, and it inspired us to do a lot more and push even harder with like that filmmaking stuff. So I think it really was a ginormous like push in an extremely great direction. So I'm super happy about that. And I remember like Willem asked me like, dude, we put so much effort in it, what are you gonna do? Like, how are you gonna feel if we don't get into any festival? And I remember being like, yeah, it would fucking suck if we didn't get into any festival, because we really like gave our soul for that film. But even if we didn't get into any film festival, I would still be super happy, just because of how, first of all, that we actually managed to film it. It was like the first professional film that we actually managed to pull off in 2 days with just 8 people. That was just fucking impressive. And then because of everything that came after it, like the whole inspiration and hype and just the entire kind of Rolling Stone moment that came after it for filmmaking and that more serious part of filmmaking. So that was just, even if we didn't get into any film festivals, I would still be super happy with the entire outcome of it in the end. Okay, I think that will be enough for this episode. Holy fucking shit, we're filming for 44 minutes. Okay. And like, we didn't even scratch the surface on anything that happened on like Circle of the Soul and the rest of it. So if you would like to see like another behind the scenes episode where we talk more maybe in depth on how it was on set and maybe more pre-production stuff and that kind of side, let me know in the comments so I can get Nina here on the couch so we can do more behind the scenes, and maybe not just behind the scenes just for Circle of the Soul, but maybe some behind the scenes for those 3 short films we did this summer as well, because there are a lot of great stories for that as well. So thank you for watching, and I will hopefully see you in the next one, and hopefully see you too soon.